Hello and welcome to this Friday, August 23rd, 2019 episode of Sidekick Mastermind. Now, today's episode is about how paying it forward became a problem. And I'm speaking about this from personal experience. And now, here's where it became a problem. I tried to pay it forward and kept trying to pay it forward because I felt like it was something I was supposed to do, and I wanted to do it. I felt not just a personal obligation, but a human obligation. And so I always was trying to pay it forward. I was always trying to give back. And I knew that sometimes I would get rewards, sometimes I wouldn't. Sometimes, yeah, of course, I wanted rewards. But I also wanted to see other people receive rewards too. And paying it forward is really one of those that teaches adversity and defeat, because you're giving, and sometimes you have to humble yourself and just say, you know what, I need to accept. And it's like, I'm coming to realize that this is that time for me where not that I need to accept from others, but I need to accept the circumstances. And it's like these podcasts, I'm not doing these podcasts for others. Yes, I hope that they benefit others. My intention is to benefit others. But unfortunately for others, there's also a very selfish reason. And it's ultimately so I don't commit suicide. I don't really know how to explain it. The only way I can explain it is I never don't want to die. Even during the great, it's never that I'm like, you know what, I really want to live forever. It's just so great, I could just do this forever. It's odd. But so a big part of happiness is fulfilling my human needs of living, working, playing, loving, learning, and paying it forward. Now, if I'm working and can't live, then there's no point in working because I'm going to be off balance, and no one's going to get quality work out of me. I've suffered from mental illness for so long, so much of my adult life, and I've worked for myself for so much of my adult life that it's kind of just one time noticed because I am so giving. And then when it becomes noticeable is when I can't take care of myself. And part of the problem is that I'm always trying to do more and more. It's like I never have enough to do what I'm trying to do, and it's like, well, it's gonna work. It's just gonna work out. It's like I have this blind faith that I'm applying stuff to it, and it's like, nope, that didn't work. Nope, that didn't work. But it's working for other people. Why isn't it working for me? And I've come to understand recently that a lot of it has to do with my bad attitude. It's like I don't even want to be around people because I don't want to subject them to my negative mental attitude. And I want to change it, but I can't change it overnight. I want to change it over time, as habits, something sustainable, not just pure willpower, because that only works so long. And then when the bad, stressful situation comes up, you lose it. I lose it. It's like right now, I'm so frustrated at my situation, and I have no one to blame but myself. It's like I'm only in this situation because I told my wife, no, keep your job because you need it, and I'm just a worthless person. And it's like there are a million jobs out there, million opportunities. And it's not even about the opportunity. It was about not spending so much money. And we spent so much money over the last few months, and now it's like putting us in a bind. And I don't know how to get us out without money, and I don't want to accept money from anyone. Now, yes, if the right person came along and had lots of money, it would be very difficult to say no. But there would have to be restrictions placed upon it. Like, that's the thing. I only want money if I can do what I want to do with it. I don't want to do what you want to do with it, because the fact of the matter is, everyone around me makes decisions thinking they know best, and put us behind, waste our time. Don't like, and then that's where I really realized, like, I don't want to be that. Like, nope. I do not want to be that. I will not be that. I will not be what Gary Vaynerchuk says, the clients don't listen to us, but they pay us, so we do what they tell us. Well, it's like, no. I'm not going to do stupidity, and then because you're going to go out of business anyway. Now, Gary has the biggest brands. They can afford to blow millions of dollars. But these people that I'm working with don't have the time or money to be blowing it on stuff that's wrong. And they do it time and time again. It's like, oh, you're doing something that I learned 15 years ago not to do unless you're going for a very specific thing. And what are you doing? Like, if I'm not doing it for myself, you probably shouldn't be doing it for yourself. If Gary Vaynerchuk's not doing it for himself, you probably shouldn't be doing it for yourself. And it's like, I put this content out, I talk to these people, and they just don't get it through their head. And I'm not going to take a little bit of money, like, oh, I'm grateful for you, so I'm going to give you $100, and then I'm grateful for that $100. No longer. I cannot. I'm like, I've been doing such a disservice to everyone around me by trying to pay it forward. It's like I have no business paying it forward because I can't even feed myself. Like, I can't make any real money. I haven't been able to sustain any real job. Um, and the most money I made was like back in 2011. I haven't been close to that since. My life's been so I mean, I had a job And I woke up and I worked and worked. And my business was successful. And then I became district manager of multiple stores, and we were doing great. The numbers were better than ever. And I couldn't hold it together because of a lack of trust with someone else. Because someone was dishonest to me, and it was destroying me. So I left my job to go to Las Vegas to commit suicide, and I had an amazing experience. And it's like I do these things to commit suicide, and it's like a fight or flight thing. It's like, well, I'm gonna get the heck out of here. And then I realized, oh, it was the circumstance. I put myself in another stupid situation. And then I get around other people. And it's like, not that the people at my job were bad, but it was that it wasn't in alignment. It's like I shut my own business down to take care of someone else's business. And was helping their business flourish while my business died. And then it was like, yeah, I mean, like, that's the thing, no one cares. No one cares. Like, even if you kill yourself, no one really cares. And now don't take that as like, oh, well, that was my worry. I was worried that someone was going to care, because that's the thing. It's going to be like 1 or 2% people that you're going to completely destroy. And so it's like, well, I might as well just keep on living. And then the problem is that when you're living, if you're not living, working, playing, loving, and learning, then there's no way you can pay it forward. And it's like, what kind of contribution are you really making? Are you really helping or hurting? Are you part of the problem or part of the solution? And it's like, it's not that I think the whole American system is the problem or anything like that. I think it's part of the solution. It's just the balance. It's just the respect towards other people, the humanity in it. The contribution and paying it forward. It's like, I don't really know where to go from here. I'm just doing these podcasts because it's like, this is all I have. It, like, if I got a job, I know that I'm going to, at some point, say, you know what, forget this. I'm not dealing with this anymore. And whether it's I'm not dealing with my own sickness, or I'm not dealing with other people's stuff. It's like, with the way I feel each day, and I've been trying to change my diet, I feel so, like, powerless to do anything. It's like there are so many things that I want to do, that I should do, and it's like, yes, there are. We're doing things, but it's like, it's a risk. But it's like, we were supposed to take the risk months ago, and we didn't, and now we're screwed. Like the ups, like me being alive, I don't know how it benefits. There's 100%. It would be 100% a blessing for me to die for my wife. But she wouldn't see it that way. Like she would be way better off without me. Because she makes enough money. It's like she's got her kids, she's got her pets, she's got a place to live, she's got vehicles. But with me, it's like I'm going on this spiral where I'm like, it's gonna eventually work out. It's gonna come together. And at what point does it come together? Is that I mean, I've known that I've got problems and I'm constantly working on self-development, but it's like I still can't I don't know anyone personally that works on self-development as much as I do, and that's screwed up as much as I am. Like I can't get along with anyone. No one. And even the people that I can, it's like I just don't even want to. I I want to do things that are going to impact other people, and it's like it'll impact me too. But I don't want to, there was a time where I wanted a huge space, but I wouldn't even want a huge space. If I could just have just this space and just be able to live in the fort, like that's what I really wanted. And I was gonna make these podcasts, these videos, and now like thousands of dollars, and it's just like it would be okay if I wasn't so mentally ill. But it's like I'm so mentally ill that I don't know that I'm ever gonna get it together, that I'm ever gonna be able to financially support myself. It's like how could I possibly pay it forward? It's like I'm so able-bodied. Like this is the problem with America. And part of me thinks it's just this whether it's food or drug addiction. Now, I use marijuana because of my stomach issues, and I've dealt with these all my life, and it's the only thing that's helped. And if I've got like Crohn's disease or something like that, I don't know what I've got because it's like I spent so much time with doctors in mental health, and I mean, like $100,000 spent on me, on my mental health. Crap, I haven't thought about that. This is the first time that I've realized that I have $100,000 mental health degree. It's like, why couldn't I just have that for for food and housing? But I can get it if I want to die. If I slip my wrists or I hang myself and someone finds me, then I can go. Or if I'm just like out of control and someone calls the cops and says he's gonna kill himself. Like this is why I'm doing what I'm doing. Yes, it's for me, but how many other people are like me? That's the problem. Millions, potentially billions. As things continue to shift, potentially billions. You know, what if the suicide rate went up to 50%? What then? What if people were just killing themselves left and right? What would we do? What if automations really did take over all the jobs? What if 20% of the world's oxygen was gone? To do? Like, seriously. How could we possibly pay it forward in this situation? All right, so the Brazilian government doesn't have enough money, supposedly, to fight these wildfires in the Amazon. Why isn't this loading? I've got gigabit internet and nothing loads quickly like it should. Part of this is my computer issue. Anyway. Yeah, this doesn't make any sense. So the president of Brazil says the world should buy out, but that Brazil doesn't have the resources to fight the fires by itself. I don't know. It's just dumb. All of it's dumb. It's like we need to just work together. It's like the French leaders, like our house is burning. We need to come together to solve this problem. And then people are like, let's fight instead. God, this is the problem. It's paying it forward is not the problem. It's people's freaking attitudes about everything. Get a grip on yourself, and if you can't, then you need to stay away from people. Like, that's my point, is I make these videos because it makes me feel better, it makes me get things out, it makes you understand that I'm a human, that I'm working through things, hopefully inspiring, and hopefully I eventually have success. If I never have success, this is probably going to be a very sad story. If I never get through this, it's going to be a sad story. If I kill myself, it's going to be a sad story. But I think that it's going to eventually come together. But then it's like you watch people die. When you watch someone die, watching people die is like some of the most horrific. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say. There's so much that we can listen to and watch, and it's like I just watch comedy because it's like I'm struggling. I think you can see that I'm struggling. And that's why I'm saying I'm not doing this for anyone except hopefully to inspire that I can get out of it, because it's like, yep, I'm dealing with a bout of depression. Why? Well, because I can't afford this astronomical internet. I don't know why it's so much. I don't know what is going on with me specifically that is causing my life to cost so much. It's like I get rid of an apartment. It's like we can't afford this apartment. We can't afford this apartment. Okay, let's move into the forest to get things together. And we spent all of our money on this other apartment so that she could work to make money. And we haven't made it barely enough to survive. And then it's like, well, if I need the internet to help this person says, I'm going to pay you. And then it's like, but I'm also going to try to spend money in 100 different other directions. No, don't. And then it's just like, I'm so frustrated. I can't even think straight. And then I'm just like, screw it. All I have is these podcasts. I need to get them out while I can. I can't spend all my energy on this other person's stuff because this may be my last chance. I don't think I'm going to commit suicide because I still have things too easy. But I see like things eventually come into roost. Like, it's like been out of control. It's just like more and more debt. It's just nothing's getting paid. I mean, stuff will get paid until it doesn't. It's like falling behind. It's I can't help anyone else. It's like I need to go get a job. It's like I can't help someone. I can't help someone that's not going to listen. And like that's the thing, is a lot of people do listen, but if they don't have the money, it's like one of those things. I don't know. I mean, I do know, but it's like people are stronger without me. It's like, yes, here's what to do now. Go do it, and it's like I could do it. Man, I'm just like mental. Oh my gosh. You're seeing this because it's like as I'm thinking about it, it's like I'm really freaking scared because I knew that I would be in this situation if we didn't move. Everyone's like wanting help and everyone believes their dream is big, but it's like, God, I'm a moron. I've allowed my wife to spend money on, drugs for me because she sees how sick I am without it. But it's like, look, I need to just be sick. It's like I'm not making any money anyway. Like, why does my suffering matter if I'm not making any money anyway? Because I'm not getting better. And it's like, then there's the other hand of it. It's like there's the mental health aspect because there's the post traumatic aspect. It's like beforehand, even now, it's like if I find myself walking when I am not smoking. I only go on long walks if I haven't smoked, which makes me worry, okay, is the drug addiction exacerbating it? But it's like I used to walk so much before I started smoking and used to go on so many of those drives. No, I think it's probably been the only thing to save me. I believe that I have the way to at least break free of suicide for the most part. Now, there will still be outliers who commit suicide. What I'm saying is the people that struggle with addiction, that struggle with suicide, that aren't productive in their lives, that the addiction is destroying their life. I think things can be turned around through living, working, playing, loving, learning, paying it forward by being inspired to inspire others. To solve problems and serve others, to create a raving fan experience for yourself and others, to be resourceful to get the needed resources, to have a simple business model to make buying easy, and just celebrate the milestones. Use the best tool for the job. Read daily, market daily, listen to audio daily, coach and be coached daily, create content or document creation daily, attend events often, daily masterminding, be all in your life and life's work. It seems like just a bunch of words, and they kind of are, but it's the only thing that I've been able to use to get a hold of my life. I'm marketing daily. I'm listening to audio daily. I'm reading daily. I'm coaching myself. I'm being coached. I'm coaching others through these, but I'm coaching myself. Attending events, no. The only thing I'm not really doing is attending events. I don't know when the money's going to start coming. I need to solve more problems, and I'm solving problems, but people aren't understanding the solutions quite yet. And I need to talk to people. I need to really focus on the 12 months of marketing, because the market daily, I can't just be social media. Can't just be a show. It's got to be one-on-one sales. I've got to be using the printed materials and sales tools. I should have went to the pitch event. I screwed up big time. I screwed up big time because I didn't really have a backup plan. And now it's about to be winter, and I'm about to be screwed. We've got to move out of Michigan south. My wife is like thinking about Manistee. It's like Manistee was at the beginning of summer. We're screwed now. We're gonna have to go live in Slab City if it still exists. All right, thanks for another episode of Sidekick Mastermind. Go to inspirelansing.com for more information. Inspirelansing.com to pay it forward to me. I need your help. HappyHeroDeposit.com. Thank you. Brandsidekick.com. Thanks. Have a great day.